Fucking week 1 is here. Finally can ignore my family even more than I do already now. I actually have something to look forward to every day. Yeah, that's how I feel. Football's back.
Dude, I'm actually super fucking excited.
I look forward to this moment
I jumped the gun.
It's the best part. It's the best time of the year.
Cheers.
It really is.
Glad to be back.
Oh yeah.
From Labor Day to New Year's is the best time of the year. The best time of the year. This is just a preview for week 1.
NFL week 1.
Yeah, just week 1's here.
Episode.
Opening fucking week of the NFL season. We all play fantasy. We all, 2 of us are big fans of teams, and 1 of us is what we call a ref. So
Yeah, I mean, I don't have any NFL attire. I don't do that.
You know where your boy is,
like
though.
that.
Yeah.
You know where your boy is.
Who?
Mariota. He's smart. You know where he is?
He's playing for
The Falcons.
Oh.
Yeah, dude.
So you're an Atlanta fan this year.
No.
Looking good for you.
Dude.
If you fucking look...
Marcus Mariota, he is smart.
If you were cool, you would be an Atlanta Falcons fan. That would be dirty as fuck. With the dreads, too.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, that would be sick. If you had the red and black on strolling down the street, they'd be like...
That guy's friends with
Don't mess
Ludacris.
with him.
That's one of the... That's in that category of guys you don't fuck with. Guy that wears Atlanta Falcons jersey.
Nice.
True.
That's white with dreads.
True.
You don't fuck with that guy. You see that guy on the street and you're like, nah, I'm good.
And then black Air Force Ones.
Okay. Yeah.
And high top, like skate Converse punk rock shit. Those guys, you're like, nah, I'm good.
Literally, the tow truck towed his car away and there was wood in it.
I did. I had a whole trunk full of chopped wood. It was lumber in the back of my trunk. When my car got smashed on the street, it was parked there overnight. Someone ran into it. This is a real story because I wish I would have seen. Maybe I wish wood would have gone
They're
everywhere.
like, bro, there's people's belongings all over the road, backpacks, books, some clothes, some hoodies. And they're like, yo, where'd all this wood come from? There's no trees around here. And they're like, oh, that car had an entire fucking stockpile.
Like a log pile.
What were you going to do with it?
A wood pile.
What were you going to do with it?
Burn his car down.
Where?
Eventually, I was going to have a nice bonfire somewhere, but
in the apartment?
No, somewhere. I mean, you've got a place. What if I showed up and I was like, dude, I've got wood to burn. You want to start a fire?
Yeah, I got a fire pit. Man, see, now it's gone.
Exactly, see? That's why I had the wood. You never know when you're somewhere, you're outside, you're like, a little nippy. I can feel the nip. Okay? I should start a fire. Sometimes that's just the way I think.
Holy shit.
Dude's like, I don't know why this Focus only gets 20 miles per gallon. It's supposed to get 40 carrying 300 pounds of wood.
Dude, think about it sitting like... It wasn't that bad, though.
The lady
it was a light wood.
Okay. Think about the lady that hit that shit, bro. She was like, boom, and wood fucking flew.
My car was the last car. She
thought she was in the woods. She was like...
I was in the city.
There is a Satan!
I was in the city, now I'm in the woods.
She teleported literally within those 3 seconds. She went from city to there's fucking trees being cut down.
Dude, she did a court?
was just...
No.
Oh, yeah, she was blackout. Did she go to court?
Yeah, they electrocuted her in the chair.
Dude, tight. Fire squad.
Nope.
Damn.
Yep.
Damn. Dude, speaking of ways to be murdered, fucking, did you see like North Carolina or maybe South Carolina? They like outlawed the electric chair and the firing squad, I think.
That means they were still doing it.
Yeah. I think it was still legal.
Oh, do you hear that?
Yeah, what is that?
Sounds like a
Listen.
chihuahua.
Is it outside?
Or in the hallway.
Oh, man. A little excited old yip dog.
Oh, but if you gave me choice firing squad, electric chair, firing squad all day.
You just get riddled?
Because the first one's hit...
You're feeling a couple. You're feeling the first couple.
Hopefully these guys aren't dicks and they just put one in the head and the heart, but if they're assholes and they just hit your arms and legs like 30 times, you're just like...
Yo, how about guillotine, dude?
No, apparently your brain still recognizes the fact that your body's over there and your head's over here. You're like...
What a way to go out.
You're trying to talk, but there's no lungs to push air. You're like...
That's tight.
That's what happens. The lips keep moving like they're...
That's what I would do. I literally would look back at my body and go...
You're like, please do something cool. When the head comes off, please do something cool.
And then the fucking dude that what's the guy's name that pulls the guillotine?
The
like what's
executioner?
he just walks over to the head that's flashing its tongue and just stomps on it.
It's just like a watermelon
I'm like,
smash.
fuck!
Yo, they used to watch that shit in public, dude.
You're like, good show tonight.
Yo, they have like
Good
jerseys,
show.
like
They're like
fucking-
smash the head again.
Dude, they
He's
got like
like, not tonight.
executioner jerseys, dude.
316.
Oh, that's unbelievable.
They're like, yo, Executioner
They, like,
John's
rotate.
on a fucking streak, dude.
Yeah,
He's
they-
got him rolling these past few days.
It's like a tournament. They all execute somebody on their own. They make their own show out of it, and then you vote for the best one at the end.
That's fucking sick. I wonder if they did like, dude, do you think they gambled on like Coliseum games and shit?
Oh, hell
Of
yeah,
course
they
they
had
did.
to have.
That's
100%.
fucking tight.
Even back before they had money, they were probably bartering the hell out of their horses and shit.
Oh, dude,
Bro.
bro. Like,
You're like, dude, 10 horses on that.
Dude, what's the over-under on fucking 3 horses? Like,
three horses versus what?
versus the other chariot.
Oh, dude.
No, it'd be like,
I think it's minus 190 in the Nigerian guy.
Dude.
He's definitely taking down the Greek.
Yeah, you're like, what's the fucking money line on the lion or the really jacked gladiator?
that's when you're like, it's 100 horses.
No, that's when you're
3
like,
horses.
I'll give you 3 fucking bales of straw. 3 bales of straw.
Sick.
And the other guy's like, I'll
He's
give
like,
you
I'll
some
match that
mead.
with
I'll
a
give you
donkey.
some mead.
Dude, a
That
mead
dude's
and
like-
a donkey.
The guy's like, I'm putting all my dollars on the line. I'm going all in on this game.
And everybody else backs out. They're like, dude, we can't afford that.
Man, hold on, come on.
Because
Come on.
like the one guy has like one son. He's like, I'll put my one son against your 3 daughters
Zach's like, I'll put up
Good
my
idea.
collection of Assassin's Creed games.
in a
They're-
trunk full of wood.
At GameStop, they said they're all only worth $17 collectively, but they're worth more than that if you really
Hang
enjoy
on to
the
them.
story.
If you hang on to them.
Trust me, there's a
Oh,
lot
dude.
to dive into in those games.
Dude,
Trust me.
Ezio is my hero.
He said, you have to go to the top of the abacus, bro.
They're like, what even is an abacus?
I said that to you. I was
I
like,
have
what
to
the
look
fuck
that
is
up
an
on
abacus?
Google.
Hey, you didn't meet the Knights of Templar yet?
Dude, yeah,
You're like, no,
I'm
he's
2
like-
stories behind.
You guys fucking up, man. You can put a rune into that sword and
You ever hung out with your boy Da Vinci? Leonardo?
Oh, dude.
After like Assassin's Creed 3, I was like, I'm good.
I think I went to Unity. That was the last
I
one.
went all the way.
This boy got his passport stamped all over
But I
the
do
world.
I do stay one game behind, so that when the next one comes out, I'll get the other one for like $6. Then I'll play that one. Everybody's like, "Dude, this is the best game. This is the best one yet." I'm like, "Wait for the next one to come out, and I'll play it and I'll let you know."
He's the motherfucker that like 5 years later is like, dude,
This is a
did you
great
see
game.
Titanic? It was awesome. And you're like, that shit's been out forever. He's like, well, I was
Like,
waiting
I
for
like-
his 95 cent.
Yeah, I
DVD
like to
then.
let all my films age about 20 years before I watch them. Let everybody, rinse through them.
You won't start just at bars being like, you ever seen The Avengers?
They're like, you mean Infinity
I'm like,
Game
oh
or
yeah,
In
dude,
War or
Cold
whatever?
War was the best. You're like, oh no, I'm talking about the original one. They're like, oh, you a big comic book like guy? No, I just watched it for the first time. It's
I
amazing.
think I'm gonna start like diving in, and watch the other ones.
They're like, I feel like because we binge shit and watch so much shit so often, like we don't remember a bunch of shit from movies and shows and stuff.
Oh, dude, it's gone. Through my
I
brain.
literally,
It's
I
gone.
know I've seen it. Can't tell you anything about
He
the
said
original Avengers
Thanos.
movie. What if
Did you snap with your ring finger?
Yeah, I go ring, dude.
Do you snap with your ring
go
finger?
middle finger.
I go middle too.
Yeah, I get that deep one.
Ooh,
Dude, all of them are soft though. Y'all snaps are soft.
That thing, that'll call the dogs home there. That'll call the fucking dogs home.
Is that what you do when you tell your girl to make dinner? You go, hey, make dinner.
We have like both the dog and my woman.
Yes.
They both know snaps, multiple snaps, dots and dashes. Essentially Morse code via snap.
Really, that's just his head rolling across the floor. I'm like, all right,
Oh,
fucking
shit.
week
All
one
right.
starts tomorrow. Thursday night football. We got the Buffalo Bills traveling to L.A., taking on the Rams, defending Super Bowl champions. It's banner night. They're going to be hanging it up in the stadium. Bills are the favorite. 2-point spread, minus 140. Over-under is 51.5. What do you like in the game?
So
Open
read
floor.
the stats again. I'm not a gambler. I'll admit.
Okay.
When you say the numbers, the over under, I get it to an extent.
Just say who's favorite, who's not.
Yeah.
And then,
Sure. The Bills are the favorite.
And
They're
what's-
favored by 2 points. So that's what Vegas is putting out. These are the live odds right now coming off of DraftKings Sportsbook. We are sponsored by them. You can log on to DraftKings and use promo code ULTRA to get your first bet risk-free up to $1,000. Check it out. So according to DraftKings, their sportsbook has the Bills a 2-point favorite.
So that means if I put $100 on the Bills, what do I get back? $2?
So when it comes to the spread, the odds on the spread are minus 110. So if you were like, yo, the Bills are going to beat the
Put $100
Rams by more than 2 points, you would put 110 to win 100.
Gotcha.
Okay? So whenever you wager, your wager is the 110. If you win the bet, you always get your wager back, and then your winnings would be the $100.
Wait, we get wings with the deal?
Your winnings. Your
Your
winnings.
Winnings.
Wings, I was about to
So
say.
your ticket
definitely
would
getting
say
some wings.
$110 wager to pay $210. You're not winning $210. You're getting your wager, the 110 plus
And then
the
the money back.
100
But the
back.
Bills have to win by more
The
than
Bills
2.
have to win by more than 2 points.
Yep.
If they win exactly by 2 points, it's a push. You just get your wager back. So,
Interesting.
the Bills are a 2-point favorite.
I'm definitely going Bills.
You're going Bills.
I am too.
Yeah, I'm going Bills as well.
I don't know though. Like in the
I
back
am.
of my mind, I'm like, I asked you
Isn't
the other day. I was like, how many times has a Super Bowl team come back and won their first game?
Yeah,
Is that like a thing?
I heard like some conversation about that. Usually, Super Bowl teams, for some reason, in the NFL, when we're talking sports, like a lot of like NBA and NHL teams, when they come back from a championship, like the first game, they're like they don't do good.
Yeah, they get dogged.
But in the NFL, it's like I don't know what the exact stat is, but Super Bowl teams, they always play the first game of the season, and they always do usually extremely well.
Okay, so the Rams won the Super Bowl last year.
The Rams won the
Yep.
Super
Who
Bowl.
was the quarterback?
Matt Stafford.
And who's the quarterback now?
Matt Stafford.
Okay.
Yeah.
Um,
Bills
So-
got Josh Allen.
Yeah, Sean
Stephon
McVay
Diggs.
is. Yeah, so Sean McVay, the coach of the Rams, he's 5-0 in season openers.
That's a big one.
Yes,
It's a big
So,
factor. But Vegas is betting.
Vegas
People are
right
betting on the
now.
Bills.
Yeah, so the
So
sports
that's going to
book,
swing
the sports book
spread as well.
gives you the numbers based off of the bets, and as the more people start to bet on something, the
Changes the
further it
numbers.
goes. The more the
But your bet's locked in.
once you bet that -2, yeah, you're locked
It's
in at
locked in,
-2.
even if it
Even if on
changes.
game day that bitch goes up to 3, 3.5, 4 points, you have the 2. Whatever your ticket says, it's time stamped and it's got that number on there, and it will be paid at that number.
Right.
So I wonder
Gotcha.
if it's better to get in early with a more close bet or get in later with an extreme bet, you know?
They say the professionals, the guys that really make money, like that bet games, they wait till the last second to bet because they want to see where that line goes.
Yeah.
So they're like, oh, that
I
bitch
guess
won
if you're
from
doing
2.
it, you doesn't. It
They're
doesn't
like-
matter if it doesn't go in your favor. I guess. Right?
I do everything prematurely, so.
See,
So-
me, I like the 2. The 2
So
is
you know
not
what's
bad.
happening.
I feel like if the Bills are going to beat the Rams, they're going to beat them by a field goal, at least, right?
Yeah.
If the
I
Bills-
Tyler
like it.
Bass. Isn't that their?
That's the kicker.
Kicker?
Is that their kicker?
Yeah.
Wow. Good. Let's go, dude.
Probably has on his fantasy team.
I do.
Yep.
Classic.
No, I've had it last year too.
You got a good draft grade.
All right, so
I got
Ultra
the best
Wisdom.
draft grade.
You got a good one.
I got the best
It's
one
Yahoo. Come
in our
on now.
league. I only play in
First
one
game,
league.
we are
I
taking
only play in one league.
Is it?
Buffalo.
That's
That
it.
you want to play in? Would you want to play in more?
Thought about it.
I usually would play like in a public league and then our league, but since we're doing Aaron's league this year, I didn't do the public one. I didn't really need 3 fucking leagues.
Yeah,
See,
I
I'm
got
not
3 this
enticed
year.
by the standard scoring. I really enjoy our scoring. I've played like online, but
Well, give
But
the people
have you ever-
give the people some reference on our like squad, our league, and our points.
yeah.
and
So
stuff.
he's the commissioner. He could probably tell you better.
You don't
like
have to go
the
on the
difference
points, but
in
you could say the lineup setup and shit.
Yeah, it's 2 quarterback league, which is
apparently rare.
rare. Most people don't play that. 3 receivers, 2 running backs, a tight end, a defense, a kicker, 6 bench players, and then 3 defensive players. I did not come up with that format. I actually, my first year ever playing fantasy was invited to play in a league, and that's how that person ran it. And I thought it was pretty cool. It
I
kind of
love it.
seemed like
like it a lot.
arcade-like, where there's a lot of points. It's a lot of players, you know.
But it also changes the draft because
100%.
most everything you see is like high running back, right? They'll run through all the running backs.
Yeah.
And
Well, with standard scoring, our receivers and our running backs in our league, they are set to the standard scoring, which is 1 point per 10 yards and 6 points per touchdown. Most standard league quarterbacks get 1 point per 25 yards and 4 points per touchdown. So our league, our quarterbacks are scoring the same points as our running backs and our receivers, which was why we have 60-point quarterbacks. Most leagues, their quarterback will score like 19 points.
Yeah.
right.
The running back will score 2 touchdowns and 100 yards, you know what I mean, is fucking 22 points. So obviously a running back is way more valuable in the standard scoring. And then if you play PPR, you know, I never really liked that. I think that's kind of like bullshit.
That's what our work league is.
I just,
PPR.
I'm like, it's like, oh, I got a
they play
17-point
half
receiver. Bitch caught 10 passes for 50 yards, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
17 points. You're like,
Yeah.
Dude, I love those check down running backs though. Ooh,
Oh, yeah.
The ones that get little dump passes.
oh, dude.
And they get a yard or two every time.
Yep.
But they're getting an
They're
extra
getting a point for the fucking
So-
pass.
So it's like getting 10 yards in our league.
bro.
I usually
Nuts.
would like to play a standard league just so I can keep up with the fantasy talk throughout the season, because most podcasts and sports stations, they talk in the standard scoring format.
Yeah.
They're like, oh yeah, dude, Jonathan Taylor's the number 1 overall, but in our league, like, it's not even close. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Well, he actually did go number 1 overall, go figure.
Yeah, but
But
our freaking quarterbacks are weighted heavy
they
as
just
shit.
most leagues don't draft quarterbacks till almost like the 5th, 6th round.
I
Yeah,
drafted
because
late
if
in
you're
our
only
league.
rocking one, and a lot of people might not even have a
10-man
bench quarterback.
10-man league, there's only 32 starting quarterbacks. If only 10 go, that's
Top
everyone's
10
getting a top 10 quarterback.
Yeah.
So like you
Right.
don't need to draft immediately a quarterback. But in our league, there's 2 per team, at least 8 people. That's 16 quarterbacks. You know what I mean? And everyone's going to snag a bench as well. That's 24 of the 32 quarterbacks.
And that's
Yeah.
how many.
And then when you get to them
our
fucking
wire has like 6 people on it.
when you get to them bottom ones, it's like damn.
I see you doing some trades here. You
Oh, I
you
saw
gave
all
up
those
your faith in
transactions.
Trey Lance for Jameis Winston. That's what
Yeah.
he did today, folks. He gave up Trey Lance prior
Well, I
to the
had a
season
reason.
starting.
I had a reason behind it.
Let's hear it.
And the reason was I have Pat Mahomes and Joe Burrow. Not going to bench them unless injury, obviously. So Lance would literally be for the bye weeks, right?
And the bye weeks didn't match up.
No, it did. I made sure I didn't draft bye week, like so I could start Trey Lance. He wasn't in the same week as Mahomes or Burrow. But Mahomes' bye week was 8, and Trey Lance was playing the LA Rams, which has one of the best defenses in the league. So that was going to be a
deep
rough week.
diving.
Yeah.
Joe
Bro, you're
Burrow,
going
Joe
deep.
Burrow was playing bye week 10.
Oh, God.
And Trey Lance was playing the Chargers. Tough defense.
Right.
So I said, let me look at the waiver. Jameis doesn't have the same bye week as Burrow or Mahomes, so he covers. And the weeks that I would need him, he's playing the Raiders, and he's playing the other team was, I think, Dallas.
Right. So you did a little research. For
So
me, look, this is,
the
when I
weeks that I'm
draft,
going to use Jameis...
I don't care about the bye weeks. So week
Oh,
11.
you got to watch the bye weeks.
Oh, week 11, I have 4 or 5 people off.
Yeah,
Yeah,
my
I
7 and 8 are trash.
I already write it off. I write off 2 weeks being bye week losses. That's what I
guess
do
you
in my
could-
head. And I'll sometimes play the wire, and I've won some of those weeks.
Oh, yeah.
But I usually write it off, and so sometimes I'll just write it off. Keep my players. They're the better players. I don't have to play
You
the
know who
wire
I got
as
in the other league as quarterback? TB12, dude.
You got him?
I got him.
You're signing on him?
I'm
I
in.
seen a Barstool poll, and it was
I'm
like,
in.
essentially people are saying he's winning the Super Bowl, he's retiring halfway through the year. Those are the 2 consensus.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's.
I'm fading him
bold.
this year. I think something's gonna.
He looks old.
I don't ever want to say injury because you don't ever want to hope for that, because I wouldn't want that. But
No.
It's just you've played 20-something seasons in the NFL and you've had one season where you missed for injury. I mean, it's
Now listen,
bound to happen.
this
Statistically.
too. Remember Deflategate?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That was another preseason debacle where everyone was like, he's so rigid in his preseason regimen that he has now strayed from being so close with the team during the preseason and blah, 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 and he's going to be impact anyone in the Super Bowl that year. He came back, it was 4 weeks, I think, right? Did he not?
That he got suspended?
I think
Yeah,
so,
it was
yeah.
4 weeks.
Yeah.
So, Comes back after 4 weeks and wins the Super Bowl. Bum, bum, bum,
No, I mean,
he's
he's
just nasty.
he's the greatest quarterback of all time. Takes
Yeah,
care of
for sure.
himself.
Well,
and
that's
he's
why I picked him up this year again.
destined to win.
He does look old, bro. Have you seen his face?
Yeah, he does look
He's got
old.
that thin old man face.
Yeah.
He does look old. New head coach. That's always
He's the head fucking coach.
Yeah,
That's right.
But that's
Dude.
why they got another head coach this year because he was like, Arians has got to go. But he's like the assistant to the general manager or some shit now.
Which is crazy.
Yeah,
That's
so
just
he's
crazy.
still there. So pretty much Tom's running the show, but they lost 3 offensive linemen in the preseason.
Really?
3 starters.
I didn't know
Their
that.
O-line is about to hurt. And one of the things that's been Tom Brady's weaknesses in his career is when he gets flustered and he doesn't have time in the pocket,
Oh, yeah.
he bombs.
Yeah, you're
The
right.
Philadelphia Eagles rattled him in that Super Bowl.
Well, he
They
can't
did.
run. He can't scramble.
No,
So,
he's the ultimate.
He needs
I'm
the
not getting
pocket.
hit. Goddammit.
yeah.
So they got 3 starters out. 2 of them, I think, for the season. One of them will come back eventually. And when Tom Brady doesn't have a good O-line, and
That's
it's
true.
been proven, he just fuck it.
That's true.
I've already made millions.
That's
So
another good point.
Chris Godwin's injured.
No, Chris Godwin's healthy.
Yeah, he's wearing a knee brace and a
No, he's
contact.
not. He's not wearing the knee brace. He's full.
He's wearing a no contact jersey at practice.
No, he's not. He's been upgraded to full. He
and
practiced in full today. I know
Yeah,
that
but
he's
they
on my
weren't
team.
allowed to touch him because they're afraid of re-injury. No contact. He's practicing in full, but you're not
Zach's
allowed
trying
to
to
hit him.
justify it.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The
Even
Bucks,
even if he waits for 4 weeks, he's one of the only people they got.
and I'm not
He's
counting
gonna
out
be-
Tom Brady because that's
he's
a
going to
lesson.
be the slot.
That's a lesson I
Where'd
think.
Mike Evans go?
He's still there.
Yeah, he's got.
Oh, Mike Evans is a
But you
beast,
need
yeah.
when you have someone like Mike Evans, you need somebody else on
Oh,
par
yeah.
because he's never going to get open. That's what happened to Julio Jones for the
Once,
past couple of years.
Well, that's why Calvin Ridley was so good that one
Yeah,
year
bro.
because
I had him
Julio
in-
Jones
Wait,
had that
nuts.
other half of the field and
Right.
Ridley was just the dog. Second Jones left, Ridley was betting on FanDuel $15 parlays and got
I
suspended.
cannot
God,
believe that.
dude.
They were like, "Yo,
I
bro, missed the
cannot
whole
believe
season
that.
and lost the whole season to pay for a $15 parlay."
And the guy that is accused of sexually assaulting like 10 women or whatever,
Yeah.
he comes back in like 10 games or
4 weeks.
Is that what it
I
is?
think it's 6 weeks.
Who was
fucking
that?
Deshaun Watson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he got.
I think it's
don't-
6 weeks.
Did he get accused in court, or did he get accused by the NFL of like? or do they
I think it's like civil lawsuit in court where there's no legal action that's going to be taken.
So he
but
was
it's
like, "I'll settle out of court with these."
Oh, I think
massage
they took him
people."
to court and they were like, "Yo, we want money, or we're gonna take this thing," you know. And he was like, "All right, well, we'll settle." And then the NFL was like, "Due to misconduct, you know, you're not representing the league well. There'll be a ruling handed down on game suspended." It was like 4 originally, and then they bumped
So
it to
someone
6.
betting on the game, not even an amount of money that would matter to him or a lot of people, gets suspended for an entire season due to like what's the word? It's not molesting.
Oh, no, he was just
sex-
finishing on a massage therapist.
Okay, no, are you serious?
Yeah,
was
they were
what?
like he would like they're professional athletes. They get massages like all the time on their body. I mean, it's not uncommon to get.
Right.
They have like, you know, massage therapists on the books that are like, "Hey, send her over Wednesday. My back's been killing me, my shoulder's been killing me." And when they were there, he would pretty much
Expose himself
uncomfortably like put them into the position where he would like after the massage finish on them.
for real.
Yeah, he got for every woman he finished on, he got a third of a game suspension.
And
they did the math.
How was that?
They did the math and actually like that's what
Because it was like 20 women,
that was the
21
ratio.
women, and he only got 6 games.
Bruh. I'm like, something ain't right
So
here.
I was thinking about this.
Something ain't right.
So how many
Yeah.
people are on a roster
53 active.
that's active, and then
and
who's
there's
on the
practice squad. I
Yeah.
think it's like 20 something. I don't know the exact.
then you have
I was
people that-
thinking it's like 80 something that are getting paid, right?
Probably about 85 players.
Right.
That are,
Let's
they're paid.
let's just call it 80 even.
Sure.
And then so what is 8 times 32? What is that? 16, 8, 3, 24, 1, 25. That's 250, 2,500.
That sounds right. Go with it.
2,000?
What are
2,500.
we trying to get at?
2,500 just players.
Oh, okay.
In the
Oh,
NFL.
In the NFL,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's a hell of a survey sample. One of them is a murderer. That's what I'm trying to say.
Dude, you
One
got-
of them is going to be
Yeah,
doing
but
some crazy
what he was
stuff.
trying to say is like,
Yeah, I
how
see
are you
what
going to
you're
get
saying.
suspended for a whole year for like betting on a game?
No, that's just the
and
NFL
the
being
guy
crazy.
that's like putting women in weird positions and
You don't have to convince me that the NFL is crazy.
That's just nuts.
But you know what's also crazy about his suspension? Stuff. The week he comes back is the week he plays the Texans, his home team, the old team.
Dude, somebody's getting paid. Who's controlling this?
So
shit?
It's like if they play the Texans in week 7, the team that he just left and was notoriously like, I'm holding out until I leave. That's the week he comes back to play him.
Oh my god!
Yeah, they're so gay. Roger Goodell is literally
the devil.
Hitler reincarnated.
I'm not kidding. He's the devil. If he's letting shit like that slide, he's the devil.
I'm pretty sure he's in Epstein's black book.
Has to be.
Yeah, it has to be.
Oh, I wonder what his net worth is.
Goodell?
Yeah, has to be
Tom Brady's soul.
Hundreds of millions.
Ask her.
Who?
You know who.
Alexa? Oh, she heard me. What is Roger Goodell's net worth? Alexa, what is Roger Goodell's net worth?
Roger Goodell is worth an estimated $200
$200
million.
million? It's not bad at all.
Dude,
200 mil.
To be like, yeah, 6 games.
Pelosi hang together in that bracket, baby.
Insider trading, buddy.
Yeah, dude, 1% of leaders. Dude. All right, next game on the docky.
Okay, here we
go. Or we'll just stand here all day talking about Epstein.
I would agree, though.
We got the Ravens at the Jets. Ravens are a 7-point favorite. Do you want over-unders for these games or no? Nah, we just go with picking teams.
We'll go money line.
All right. So the money line is, well, I don't mean, we'll just do pick'ems. We don't have to do
all right,
lines.
so I'll tell you this.
Yeah, because the money lines, the math is insane.
Yeah. I'll tell you this. I am scared of scrambling quarterbacks. Like, since RG3, Dak Prescott, breaking their legs, tearing their ACLs, but Lamar Jackson is legit. He's a savage.
So it seems like you're leaning Ravens.
Oh yeah,
you're leaning Ravens. Yeah. Ravens are on the road at the Jets. Sorry if I didn't say that clearly. I'll try to make sure. I'll try to do better next time. Ravens are at the Jets. These are all 1:00 games. We're going in order of time. That's why I'm going in this order. So we did the Thursday night game first. We got the Buffalo Bills. The next game on the docket. These are all going to be 1:00 games. I'll let you know when we switch to 4:30. Ravens at New York Jets. Kyle's leaning towards Ravens, but he's scared of the scrambler. What are you thinking, bud?
Ravens, probably.
Ravens.
Zach Wilson's throwing for the Jets?
I don't think he's starting. I think Flacco is, which is his
I think Flacco is, for real.
I think,
which is tight.
Zach Wilson's still stuck in his mom's best friend.
Excuse me?
Did you see that story? Yeah, he loves moms, apparently. He's a huge 40 and up guy.
I love that.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Just like Young Gravy. Who's your mom's best friend?
Yeah, I'm not going to say.
You don't say her name, but...
Yeah. I mean, yeah.
That's who it is.
Yes.
Think about you plowing.
Okay.
Yeah?
I mean...
We got real Zach Wilson in the house, guys!
It's a reasonable thought. It's a reasonable thought.
Okay.
In another life, yeah, it's a reasonable thought.
In another life? No, in this life, motherfucker. We're talking about another life.
No, yeah, this is the life that you're leading. That's the life he's leading.
But this is where it's at. Bro code, you would have to be like, dude, your mom's been hitting on me.
Permission.
You can't just smash your fucking friend's mom. You can smash your friend's dad.
That's even tighter, literally.
That's something you gotta...
That's fucking tight.
Ain't no kids come out of that thing. All right, Ravens. We're going to go Ravens. Ravens are sitting at -7 right now.
But the Ravens always have a dog defense. Are they good this year?
Why is that?
And they also have the greatest kicker of all time.
Oh, dude. Justin Tucker.
Oh, yeah, JT. Dude.
But Baltimore is freaking rough.
That's a hard city.
Yeah.
I think the Ravens go in. I think they beat the Jets outright. It's the Jets. Let's be real. I mean...
All right, I want to interject before we move to the next game.
Sure, of course.
What is, if you were an NFL, let's call it star.
Okay.
Let's call it, you're fresh out of college, you are breaking records. You're getting drafted first round 100%.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What team, based on the city, is ranked last? Just based on the city.
To go to?
Who you're going last.
And it's like, you got to live in that city. You're not like living an hour outside the city. You're living in the city. You're living there. What's worse?
The worst.
Yeah,
so what's the worst city to get drafted
because
by?
I'd like to think about them. List them
yeah,
all.
Cool segue. We can definitely interject between these games. Just first off the head...
Just start naming the cities.
I know that I fucking can't
we said Baltimore.
Stand cold weather, and I think Buffalo would be a hard place for me to go. There's nothing there.
Okay.
I know that's a tough one. A lot of players resent going there and did for a long time. O.J. Simpson hated the fact that he had to go there.
Really?
Did not want to. It's cold.
Because of the
Well, it's
weather.
just
It's a blue collar fucking town.
I've been to Buffalo.
Yeah, but
What time of year?
Like early summer.
it's a
spring,
blue collar
so
town
It's nice.
that
It wasn't
is
bitter
cold
cold.
as dick and covered
Dude,
in
football
snow.
season?
But great fans. Probably one of the best fan bases.
That's the only thing.
So if you're the stud coming from South Florida, can you imagine going to Buffalo and that's where you got to live?
Yeah.
That's why it's always been a harsh place to go.
Do you know where I'm not going? And you said you had to live in the city,
Yeah.
Washington D.C.
Yeah, it's pretty.
No way.
Well, see,
LA.
I think you got to rethink
You live in
that
LA
one.
over DC?
For sure. You got the freaking beach. You got the sun.
I
You got
guess
the
you're right. I
babes,
guess you're
dude.
right.
A lot of people like LA though. Celebrities and famous people. Not LA. I'm sorry. DC.
Really?
It's got apparently some of the best food and entertainment. And I'm not sticking up for DC.
Washington D.C. started the
I'm
punk
not saying
scene.
that
This
as
is
a
the thing
biased
though.
Cowboys fan.
We're
I'm
not
not saying
staying and
that.
eating at the places that these people are.
Yeah, that's true.
They say
The glitz.
so many people.
But he's saying I have to
rave
live
about
in the
DC.
city, so I have to live in a fucking apartment.
Huge
Huge apartment.
If
I mean,
you're a
it's dank
star in the
Baltimore.
first round, you're not living in an apartment.
in Baltimore, Maryland. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
that's garbage.
Yeah, no.
That's garbage.
I went to Baltimore
garbage.
one time, and it was the place where I saw the most homeless sleeping over street vents.
Bro, I
And I've
segue
been to
from
some
that.
cities. I've been to New York. I saw the walking homeless there, the walking zombie people.
I remember when we
they
went
walk
to
around.
Atlantic City.
LA is supposedly bad homeless people.
Oh,
Yeah, but I still think LA. I would take LA over fucking DC.
Just based on
the
Baltimore
weather, huh?
For sure.
So I've been going up to watch the fucking Orioles play, like all the teams that we like. The Atlanta
go see
Braves
the
when I was
Yankees
a
playing or
kid.
whatever. Yeah.
And they're in the same division as the Yankees and the Red Sox. Well, dude, when I was a kid, my parents took me and my sister up there, and they literally were like, the one thing that y'all harped on were how many homeless people there were.
Yeah.
That's so funny you say that shit.
That's what you remembered as a kid.
That's
what
what
your
I.
parents
That's
had
what I
said.
asked them about the most.
That's
Not
what your
about
parents
like,
said.
can we go to the aquarium and stuff? We were like, why are these people sleeping on the street?
You're like,
because we're
"Mom,
like country people.
Why do these poor
Oh, dude,
people keep talking?
I went to
me?
one of the best.
I had no idea they were poor. I just knew they were dirty, sleeping on the street.
You knew they were
Dude, yeah, I could smell it. I was like,
I can smell the poor on them.
she has $5.
I smell
on her.
dumpster diving.
I can smell the class on myself.
Where's the city? So DC.
Yeah, I'm not
I
going
think
to DC.
Buffalo for me would be rough.
That's
I'm not a
funny.
cold weather guy.
Zach?
Oh, dude.
Give us one.
See, I
So
think
you
I could put in that cold weather. I mean, I can wear layers. It's easy. You take layers
just-
off. I like that about cold weather.
I like it for a little bit, but I don't want it for 6 to
Dude,
8
listen-
months out of the year. I just can't do it. I can't. I like to be in my yard.
Can you
with my
imagine living
shirt
in
off.
Las Vegas?
I've never been.
Yes, I can. I can. It would be fucking awesome.
That's why you see. Oh, I wanted to talk about this.
fucking awesome.
Marshawn Lynch.
never
You hear
been.
about him?
No, what do you do?
You didn't see
Oh,
the
we got
video?
Oh, did he get a
DUI,
DUI? I think
Because
I
His
did see
he
that.
had pulled
mugshot, he
up-
was just straight.
Dude, he.
Dude,
Alright, check it out.
he was
I'ma
gone.
I'm gonna tell you. I watched the whole video.
Faded, dude.
Cop released the like
Dash
police footage. They pull up, dude. He's sitting on rims in his new Mustang. Trashed the car.
Anyone in a
He's
Mustang's
parked up-
drunk.
He's parked. He's
True.
parked over.
100%.
Brand new, like Shelby, like Mustang. Like,
Oh, yeah.
nice car sitting on rims. All the tires are shredded up. He's just chilling, and he's passed out.
How the fuck did he get like that?
Car doors open.
That boy
He's
went deep
passed
on the
out.
Henny.
Okay, he's passed out. Cop pulls up. She's like, "Yeah, we got a beep beep. We've got a 16."
We got a Marshawn Lynch down.
No, I don't know. I don't think they recognized him honestly because
We got a first and goal on the 1 yard line. I'm going to throw it.
That's great.
Nice
Fucking
one,
run the ball.
Nice one.
Jesus
nice one.
He's like, throw the
Christ.
ball. And he's
Anyway,
like, run the fucking
dude,
ball.
Everyone in Madden's running the ball in that situation. He was 7-year-old.
Anyway,
Cheers.
so he's passed out enough so that the initial cop that pulls up, he doesn't wake up until there's like 6 other people there,
Oh.
and they're like, "Hey, buddy,"
I ain't never been that fucked up.
and they're like, "Hey, buddy," and he's like, you can see him like
He's,
kind of stirring, like
in the
chair,
car, though,
in
bro?
the chair, in the car, and
that's how you kill
they're
a
like,
family.
"Excuse me, sir,"
Yeah, it's
and
not
he's
cool.
like, wakes up. They're like, "What's going on?" He like just doesn't say anything.
He knows.
Oh,
He knows.
Yeah, he's
He
done.
Lord-
doesn't say
baby.
anything. They're like, "What happened?" He's just like,
Them damn gremlins are reaching.
They were like, "Did you steal the car?" And he was like,
Did you steal the
He said-
car?
That's the first question.
That's the most racist shit.
That's so bad.
and then he was like,
Oh, he said, yeah? No. Oh, no. Oh, no.
"They're like, did you really?" He was just like shying off.
Yeah.
Could you imagine if
maybe, and I think eventually, like, just to sum it all up, I think they started talking to him again. I don't think he wanted to reveal anything. He wasn't really talking to the cops, and I think he eventually made them pull him out of the car. And he was like, "Come on, hurry up and pull me out." Like, I think that's what it was.
PR trying to save face.
Yeah.
Right.
I'm not
could
gonna
you
talk
imagine,
to you.
though?
Take me to the jail.
Right.
Do my blood sample. Right. I got my lawyer. I'm rich as fuck.
Could you imagine though?
What does he care? $10,000 DUI? Or however much it is.
Oh, dude, he won't even probably.
the
He'll
fuck?
probably get reckless driving or something.
Yeah.
But could you imagine not knowing who he is and he got out and because he wasn't so blackout and ran and you tried to chase him and he trucked you, bro? He would run right through you. You're like, "Sir, stop!" You just push the running back through. Hold my neck. You'd be like. Yeah, he'd be like, pursuit on foot, chasing suspect, and all of a sudden he turns around and cuts, and you're just like, "Oh shit!"
Ankles.
And he just
Like, 6
fucking
cops break their
stiff
ankles.
arming.
Dude, afterwards, they're
So
like,
like, we can't catch this motherfucker. Send back up, say stop.
Pursuit, foot chase with Marshawn Lynch.
dude,
Looks Marshawn Lattimore Lynch. Man's running the 4-4 out here. We need SWAT.
Yeah.
Dude,
you think he can still run?
oh, 100%.
fuck
100%.
yeah.
You think he still dogs?
Oh, 100%.
He's
dude.
dogging
Think
average
about
cop.
it. Think about-
100%.
Think about if there was like 10 cops there, like, dude, we got 10 people here, right?
We got this guy.
Right. Think about that. Think about, he like squared them up. He was like, "Dude, I got a couple, small, women out here. No offense to women, but, biologically you're smaller than men. And, you've got a couple like maybe overweight cops. I think that's like
Definitely
this
overweight.
stereotype that we think, right?
Bro,
maybe.
definitely overweight.
All right, let's say that. And then afterwards they were like, yeah, 2 broken ankles, 1 torn ACL, broken collarbone. Like, dude. And all he did was just cut
He's
on the
just
whole
straight.
time.
Dude, getting them.
Well, he
dude.
told Peyton in that interview he used to take a shot of Henny for the games.
You
He
seen
did.
that shit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
he did.
He was like-
of course he did.
Peyton was
Marshawn
like, "What?
Lynch,
Seattle
dog."
got a little bar in the locker room?" He
He's-
said, "No, man, in my bag, fool."
Yeah, he said, yeah, I used to take a little shot for the game. He said, shot of what?
Gatorade?
I said, shot of Henny, motherfucker.
He said, "What you talking about? Shot of Gatorade?"
Yeah.
Big forehead ass.
Dude,
Yeah.
he's probably one of my favorite running backs.
I think he's one of my just favorite personalities
For
for
real.
the NFL.
Yeah, dude.
Or not even just NFL.
Dude,
just
when
in
he was
general.
on the league,
God, dude, it was
that
so
one
fun,
part, he
dude.
was like, yo, just pass me the drink.
Pass me the beer.
On the
He's like,
beach,
no, I'm
yeah.
going to throw it. He's like, just
Walk it over here, dude.
Hey, hand me the beer, dog.
He's so tight. He's so tight. His swag
shit is
is
so funny.
100.
Yeah, dude.
100 on
I thought
Madden,
you
his
meant,
swag
like-
is 100.
I thought you meant like the NFL, like when he was in the NFL. It was
Oh, that
way
too.
cooler.
Oh, dude.
duh.
It was way cooler.
a
He was that
beast.
personality.
He stole the golf cart. He was like, I was just fucking coming in with the golf cart.
He ran into somebody, didn't he?
No, he didn't hit nobody, but
Are
he
you
was like,
sure?
that bitch was chirping.
Dude,
he was
wasn't
like,
he sponsored by Skittles when he played?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
Because he used to be like,
And he'd be like, "I'm only here not get it fined.
yeah, I'm here so I don't get
I'm
fined.
here so I don't get fined."
Yeah, dude. Somebody asked him, like, they were like, yeah, I'm ready for the holidays.
Yes, that was Richard Sherman.
And he was like, what you mean the holidays, fool? I'm doing Thanksgiving. I'm handing out turkeys in the hood.
Yeah.
Dude, I was like, fuck yeah, dude.
Sherman was
every
like,
year.
yo,
He
what are you
did
doing
every
for
year.
Christmas? He was like, Christmas? I ain't get Thanksgiving, man. I'm trying to go back to the hood, hang out turkeys. Nino Brown,
dude.
baby.
Yeah, dude.
He was like, you want to come with me? He was like, yeah, I'll come with you, man.
Every year.
Whack ass Richard Sherman. How dare you put a sorry ass person giving back to the community like Richard Sherman on me. Richard Sherman's wild too as a bitch. You see him
Oh,
trying
yeah.
to kick that door down?
Yeah, he's-
We're about to go on a Seahawk crime rant if we don't stop.
Dude, hey, for real, the last thing, Seattle might be last on the list, too. Have you seen Seattle recently? That
No,
shit's
I haven't.
No,
Not
I didn't
since-
think about
Not
that.
since that.
That shit's garbage.
Well, here's
Oh,
a fun
what was
fact.
your team? Your city?
oh, yeah, you
Did
did.
you give us a
I
city?
didn't pick, man.
Just like
Gotta
that.
pick.
Look, let me think. I'll think on it. But quick story about Seattle.
Came up with the topic, can't make a decision.
Listen.
Typical.
Too many choices. 32 choices. That's a lot of choices.
Yeah, but pick one.
He's like, we just need one more second. I'm still deciding to the fucking waiter.
46 minutes.
Go to the Roadhouse. I don't know what I'm ordering.
Dude.
No, I don't have to worry about that at restaurants. I only eat one or two things.
I'd
man.
sleep you in the booth. We went to the steakhouse. You're like, I don't know. Chicken looks good. I would just fucking sleep
Have
you
the
so
chicken.
hard.
Just snoring.
The barbecue chicken looks
Is your friend going to order? I'm like, nah,
He wants the chicken.
he's a little sleepy right now.
Sleep. All right.
Next
No,
game's
no. Seattle, real quick, dude.
Okay.
You said you said it's.
Garbage.
I knew someone who just went to Seattle. They're moving right back here.
Yeah.
They moved here.
It's awful.
Military. They were like, no, I'm coming back here.
It's awful.
West Coast is the best coast.
That's what I've heard. I've never been there,
bullshit.
but
Yeah. Neither have I.
I've been like hearing shit and watching shit, and it's like crime-ridden, dirty streets, no fucking laws. Like people just doing what the fuck they want to do because everybody's afraid to tell people like, hey, you need to calm the fuck down.
Yeah, let's pay a
I'm also
30%
going to
income
shout out
tax.
Seattle. When I went there, I didn't have my license rotated to horizontal, even though I was
And they wouldn't
above
let you
21.
into places.
And they wouldn't let me in not only to bars, but to the underground city that burnt up. I tried to go on a tour. They wouldn't let me in there because my ID wasn't right.
Yeah, they did that to Kaylee and Philly.
Come on.
Well, Philly's a garbage fucking.
Come on, that's
place
why I
as
carry my
well.
passport.
Well, next game on the docket. Indianapolis Colts are traveling to Houston to play the Texans. The Colts are a 7-point favorite.
I was gonna go
Matt
Colts.
Ryan heading over from Atlanta to the old Colt Dogs.
Oh yeah.
Davis Mills is the starting quarterback for the Texans. Long neck, about 2-3 feet long. Texans, I mean, honestly, they're probably going to be one of the worst teams in the league.
Always are.
Unfortunately, they'll have those 1 or 2 weeks where they upset somebody, but I don't think
Not
this
this week.
one's too much brain power. We all on Colts?
Colts.
Colts, all right. We're going to take Indy -7.
You're the devil.
San Francisco is heading over to the old Windy City, Chicago, the legendary Bears. Not so much over these past few years. But Niners, new quarterback Trey Lance is going to be taking on Justin Fields. Maybe does the boy got talent? Maybe he does, maybe he doesn't. We'll see. Niners are a 7-point favorite. What are you guys thinking? Zach, you want to lead it all for us?
You're going Niners on this. Mm-hmm.
Niners.
Lucas Allen going Niners.
Niners.
Debo Samuel, right?
Debo Sam.
Yeah.
He just got paid.
George Kittle.
Oh.
I mean, Niners defense is rock
stout.
solid.
Yeah.
It's one of the best defenses in the league. The Chicago Bears, other than a hot dog starting in the slot, I don't know who plays for them.
Dude, for real though.
I mean, maybe
Chicago
a
dog.
deep dish is playing linebacker. Who knows? But I mean,
Nobody
it's
knows.
unfortunate when you see someone as talented as Justin Fields go to a city that just has a dog shit team because I just broke that pen. Because the guy's just going to be head
It
barely
happens
above
to
water.
They got that Montgomery running
some
back
of
too. don't
those.
they?
They got that
David
Montgomery.
David Montgomery. Yeah, no, they.
Hey, put a fat lip in next time you say they got that Montgomery.
Yo, for real, man.
Where my
Think about
sister-
that. That's what kind of got me on it. Like, think about if you were so excited, your first round draft pick, and you go somewhere that
You go to the fucking Chicago Bears.
sucks.
Yeah.
Well, first round draft. I mean, the first picks in every draft go to the worst teams because that's
Yeah.
how the draft works. and that's
Right,
the
but dude,
trades.
think
Dude, what if
about-
you nuke? Sorry to interrupt you. What if they nuke like their last like 6 games of fucking college? And they're
I've
like, let me just do
always-
terrible for a little bit. That way, I
get a
just
little bit
maybe
back
get
there.
drafted like 13th round or something. Just come in there like,
always
damn.
try to
smart.
take those perspectives, but the one thing that has changed my perspective on everything that you could think the opposite of in the NFL when it comes to that kind of shit is that these dudes are the 1% of competitors and they don't do shit like they're just.
yeah, they don't hold
I
back.
will not. I'm gonna go out. They go out to win. Even if they're the shittiest team in the world, they're like, this team's the number 1 team.
Yeah, would you see that Netflix shit, the bad sports or bad money or
Bad bets and shit like
bad
that,
bets,
yeah.
where the people were like throw NCAA games and
but
shit.
also too, the higher you're drafted in the first round, the more guaranteed money you're getting too.
True.
So if like the first pick's guaranteed at least a $40 million contract, the like 30th pick's like a $6 million contract.
right? Can they
So-
deny
deny what?
Like being drafted?
offers and say I don't want to go to Chicago and take less
There's
money
been
and go
some
to LA?
players that have done that. Eli Manning's one of the most notorious for doing that. He
Really?
got drafted by the LA Chargers, and he was like, "Yeah, I won't go there."
There were San Diego Chargers.
That's what it was. I was like, I knew it wasn't LA. And he was like, I won't go play for that dog shit team. Because they were a dog shit team at that point. He was like, I'm not going to go get beat up and not be able to win games.
Went to the New
And
York
if you
Giants.
draft me, that's cool. If they can draft you, They can offer you the contract and you don't pay, but if you don't play, guess what? You don't get paid.
Okay.
But the Chargers would still own the right to you.
So they did that. So you don't have a say. You can't deny a draft as a player.
If the fucking Jacksonville Jaguars take Zach Allen #1 overall,
That's a good pick.
if you don't go play for them and they don't trade you, they own the rights to you as a player, and you don't get paid until you show up, bud. Sorry.
So you're showing
Isn't
up.
that crazy?
Sorry.
Because like in every other occupation, you can pretty much say no.
You decline it.
Yeah.
It's like, I guess you like sign a waiver when you get in there. You're like, hey,
But also,
If you're getting in, you're doing this.
again, these guys are hyper competitive, and they're we're talking tens of millions of dollars on the line.
Oh, I'm being
I'll take the $40 million contract. I'll play here 3 years, and I'll demand a trade. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Like it is what it is.
I'll go to Chicago for fucking $700,000 right now.
Exactly.
I lived there for 3 years.
yeah.
Great city too.
700
I
grand.
mean,
Like, bro, give me $100,000.
Yeah.
But then,
I mean-
okay, what do you think the percentage is like of these like new quarterbacks coming in and being like what's the percentage of a quarterback going to a shitty team thinking I'm the one who's going to change this?
I think
team?
that
All of them.
is
You think-
more. I think it's more prevalent now
Dude.
than it used to be.
All of them. They're hyperactive,
They're like
stout males, bro.
It's ego. It's like
No,
I'm
it's-
the one who
well,
like
Yeah, but
I'm
like
the
I
one
said,
who took
Eli
all these
Manning
teams
was
to the
like,
championship.
I'm not going to go play for a shitty team. Like
Yeah,
they
but
used to
you
be
just
like, no. Who's Denver Broncos boy? John Elway. He got drafted by somebody and was like, nope,
Tight.
won't do it.
Now it's not like that. It's like
No, now it's like, I'm Trevor Lawrence. Jacksonville Jaguars selected me. I'm going to go change this city.
That's tight.
But if you do it, think about your brand. Think about if you do it. You know what I'm saying? You pull it
Oh,
off.
you're
Yeah.
the man.
And you fucking
Subway definitely
take
got you.
Jacksonville from a dog shit team and 4 years later as a fucking playoff contender.
Like, what's an example of that, though? Like, Kansas City? Patrick Mahomes?
I mean...
No, they had, like,
Oh, no, Pat
Alex Smith
Mahomes
and
is a
shit.
pretty good example of that for real. They weren't dog shit, but they weren't like a great team. They're like middle of the pack, and
Yeah.
literally
And he
after
got there,
getting
he was a
him,
kid
they've
taking
been
these
the
kids to the Super
best
Bowl.
team in that
Yeah.
division for fucking 4 years.
Yeah, there you go.
You know, there's definitely quarterbacks that have done that.
yeah.
Have been
Interesting.
drafted. Like Burrow's one of them. Jesus Christ!
Yeah, he won the Super
His
Bowl
first season,
first year.
tore his ACL, was done all season. The next year, took him to the Super Bowl.
Yeah. Oh, second year? That was second
That
year?
was second year.
Okay.
Joey B. He's a winner.
He's also
He's
has
a winner.
He also has a hog.
And when he lost,
LSU hog.
he was like, I don't care, I'm going partying.
Yeah. Duh.
Yeah, I mean, but again, those are the kind of guys that like the team is like, oh, I'll do anything for that dude. He's a beast.
Oh, yeah.
They play better for like that's a
because
true
of
leader,
that
an
person.
alpha. It's an alpha, and you're like, oh, damn. No
You don't
one's
think
gonna,
Ryan Tannehill's cool? He
no one's
looks
going to
kinda
die
cool.
for Ryan Tannehill.
Well, yeah, not as a player, but he might be a good person.
Oh yeah, he might be. We're not talking about his private lives. Though. We're talking about NFL.
It's almost like
Talking about a good
it's
teammate.
almost like animalistic when you're out there on that football field.
Yeah.
Like you lead like an alpha
And if
male.
you have a true general, you're willing to ride next to him and die.
Oh, that's right, baby. We do.
And if you don't, if Kirk Cousins is your general, boy grills his steak on the grill with a piece of foil under it.
Stop,
He does do that.
dude.
That's a real
does.
fact.
What is that?
That's a real fact.
It's unbelievable.
Just fucking, you're not going to, you're not, hey, I'm just here for the paycheck.
Is he
I
fucking
mean,
raising an orphanage? What the fuck is that
I
about?
don't know. Dude's got a bunch of money. You like that?
Maybe he likes to grill steaks over a homeless.
Maybe he just doesn't,
barrel
doesn't
fire.
like the mess and he
he's
just
used
wants to have an easy cleanup.
Oh, Jesus. That's the whitest shit I've ever heard.
Minnesota's the perfect place for him.
Yeah.
It so is.
Stay out there in that fucking
Oh
frozen
yeah, we
tundra.
got look at the country's biggest mall. It's the Mall of America. You guys like football because we love it. All
Mall
right,
of America.
Mall
What's
of
the
America.
percentage of the population that's been there?
I've never been there. I just know it's the biggest mall in America.
You just say 3 out of 3 people have never been there.
So nobody goes
So
there.
it's looks like 0% of the population's been to the Mall of America. Next game, Pittsburgh Steelers. The old Iron Curtain. They're traveling to the old Cincinnati to take on the boy we were just talking about, Joey B and the Bangs.
Oh, yeah. I'm going Bengals.
Bengals
Yeah.
are a 6.5 point favorite at home.
Duh.
Yeah,
Bengals.
I think so.
Bengals.
I like
Joey
the
B has
Pittsburgh
a-
offense though.
What do you like about it?
Don't they have fucking Mitchell Trubisky?
And I don't like Mitchell Trubisky.
Oh, you said you like the Pittsburgh's offense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you're only saying that because you have a biased opinion. You're going to like every team's
I don't-
offense, and you have a player
I
for
don't
it.
have a player.
You don't have Najee Harris?
No, I don't
I
have
do.
Najee Harris.
Oh, there it is.
but I like Najee Harris.
Yeah, because you had him last year.
Yeah, but he's going to get
That's why I like
stuffed the
the
first
offense.
week by the Bengals defense. Ooh.
Yeah, that's the thing about Najee Harris is he's like Derrick Henry. but
here we
not like Derrick Henry,
Okay.
where they're going to run him like that, but
Wow.
he's going to get stuffed way more. And that's what happens.
Dude, that's tight. Borderline gay shit.
Yeah, I mean, that's what's
They're
going to
gonna
happen.
use him way more, but he's gonna get stuffed. You see that gay, the gay wrestler shit where they're like, "If you're coming at me, brother, I'm gonna whip your ass. I'm gonna get in your ass so hard, brother." Dude, look it up. Look it
Okay,
up.
we'll check that
It's
out.
fucking hilarious.
Gay wrestlers?
Gay WWE Mondo.
I don't think I'm on the right website.
That shit is hilarious.
It's just the Undertaker,
I
Pile
wanna
Driver,
shout
and
out-
fucking Triple
I want to
H.
shout out because I want to know, have you seen Gillian Keeves?
Oh, come
Oh, yeah,
on.
dude.
It's the
Oh, yeah.
best.
That
They tried to give me the virus. I beat the virus.
It was a speed date.
Yeah, it's the ultra speed date is nuts. The Alabama football coach Junkie said it was nuts.
That shit's hilarious. You see
He's like,
that
we're going
bit?
to keep the tradition of all whites on this team.
He has a bit about it that
Because that's true. That's
that
true.
football ended
Football was
racism
the
in the
first,
South.
like, thing to actually be, like,
Integrated.
super diverse
Yeah.
because they were
Yeah.
like, damn, we're winning games like a motherfucker.
Oh, I
He
did
was
like
like a
he's-
high school team
he's
4-0.
like-
We
At
let
the,
the,
at
when
the
we let
end
the
of the
black
bit,
kids
he's
in.
wearing full like Nigerian
Dudes,
gear.
yeah.
He's like dapping him up and shit. He's like,
So his bit is that if transgendered people want to be more accepted,
They have to start
just,
loving football.
Just put a fucking hard-nosed defense football team together and
That's
go
right.
beat fucking Alabama.
dude, America will back you.
They're like, there's some damn good transgenders down there. He's a fucking hilarious dude. He is. He is.
Him, Shane Gillis and Tom Dillon. Tim Dillon, I think, are the top two right now.
Oh, they're fucking funny.
I think they're the top
Tim
two.
Dillon's just got the crazy rants. And
But
they're
his
fucking money.
I love a take
He's
on
that
him.
New York, New Jersey guy.
Yeah. He's gay.
That's crazy.
He is, I know.
Because so many people are like, no, he's not.
Yeah, they call him all kinds of crazy shit in the media. Like,
Oh, I know.
bro, like right-wing, conservative, racist.
Well,
like,
Joe Rogan said the
homophobe.
first time his wife
like,
met
bro.
Tim Dillon, she was like, that dude's not gay.
Yeah, I mean,
And he was like, yeah, he is.
Yeah.
No way.
it's wild when people cross those, like,
Yeah.
Gender norms.
is that what it is?
I don't know, but that's like a sexual norm.
His
that
favorite
you would
things are
think that
ribeye steaks, cigarettes, and martinis. And you're like, oh, that's a straight white man.
Yeah.
Well, maybe that's
Martini
martinis.
part.
Yeah, that's it.
Martini
oh, no,
part.
what's the gin drink? It's martini, right?
Yeah.
We all said
yeah,
that
it's a
segment.
martini.
The drink to throw your life away for.
Yeah.
The Beefeater and
Beefeater gin.
So check
Vermouth.
this shit out. Going off fucking martinis. Do you know why James Bond asked for his martinis shaken, not stirred?
Why?
Apparently, when you shake a martini, it puts the alcohol at the bottom and the mix, whatever you use, at the top. So when he sipped it, he could drink it and not be drunk and be a good spy. How about that?
So that's how you should start drinking if you want to spy on everyone you love.
That's it.
or if you want to become the most ranty gay comedian of all time. Next game on the docket, boys. New Orleans Saints traveling to Atlanta. Team's got a smart quarterback. Marcus Mariota.
Oh, no. He's smart. He's
Saints
smart.
are a 5.5 point favorite.
They're going to Atlanta. Is that what you said?
The New Orleans Saints are going to Atlanta to play
do you
the
think, Zach?
Falcons. Saints
like,
are a
the
5.5
gut's going
point
with New Orleans.
favorite.
That's
Yeah.
the gut.
New Orleans.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I would
Yeah,
go
better
NF.
offense, better defense, better team on paper.
It'd be an upset.
If you could
It would be
name
like a surprise.
5 players on the Falcons offense or defense, I mean, Jesus, I mean, yeah, spending too much time on them.
No. Who's next?
Yeah, I know. Sorry, I was writing. All right, I think this is truly our first, other than the Buffalo LA Rams game. I think this is our first pick'em game where you could flip a coin and be like,
Toss 'em.
either one's
Toss
going
up.
to win. We got the Jacksonville Jaguars traveling to Washington and take on not the football team, but the Commanders. The Commanders
You call yourself a commander.
are
You're like, I command
2.5
the
point
situation.
favorite
You
at
don't.
home. Obviously, home team. Usually, when it's this close, and Vegas is like, it could go either way. The home team usually does get the edge a little bit. I think that's what's going on here. So, Jacksonville versus Washington.
Dude, they're in Washington. You said they get the home team advantage. or Washington.
Usually, if it's that close,
Jacksonville.
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 Yep. Doug Peterson's got Carson
I
Wentz's
think
number,
we, in our
and it's
parlay,
saved behind Nick Foles.
Dude.
I think in our parlay we picked Washington, though, didn't we?
No, we picked Jacksonville.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, we picked Jacksonville. That was
That's
like
our
the first
dog.
upset. We were like, that's the one that's going to dog.
Yeah.
So for this instance, if you're going to take an underdog, it's better to bet the money line than the spread because there's more value when it comes to an underdog than
Right.
the spread because you'll make more money on the line.
Right.
But like favorites usually aren't the best to bet the money line on
You're
unless
parlaying
you are
multiple
all
together.
in on it.
Right.
Like I'm putting $50K on this game.
Yeah.
You would
Big
take
baller shit.
You're like, I know the
Pick the
Ravens
favorite.
are going to smash the Jets.
Yeah, but
The
then you still
Ravens-
only win like 43.
It's- because the
but
Ravens
if
are
you win,
like-
you win 43, but if you lose 50 grand. Yeah.
You would have to be like, I know for 100% the Ravens are going to win this game as a minus 330 favorite.
Because
Which
I dosed
nobody
all of their
knows.
quarterbacks with LSD.
Which
before
is
the game.
Tight.
Yeah,
That's
but
tight.
dude, they say that's why some of them lines right before the game shift because someone knows something that like the public doesn't know.
Ooh.
They're like, oh, Lamar's been thrown up behind in the locker room. He's got a stomach bug. Hasn't been reported
Ooh.
yet. All the money on the Jets.
It's supposed to rain halfway through the game.
Ooh.
That's why they say money shifts like a bitch last
There's a
second,
big
'cause something
cold front
comes in.
coming through. It's going to snow half the game.
It's
Change
been
the odds.
projected
That's
the
why I'm not
whole
going to
time,
Buffalo.
right? Nice and sunny. A cool 40. Drops.
Jacksonville money line.
Jags.
So that's where you would bet $100 on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
You know
to
any
win.
Jaguar fans? Y'all
Maybe.
know any?
Maybe like
Think I not off the top of my head. I'm
maybe back when I
hesitating.
had Facebook, I can remember people talking about that.
Favorite Jacksonville Jaguar player of all time. Nothing.
I can't name one.
Nothing. Oh, for me, Blake Bortles.
Oh, dude.
He said, "Dude, if I
Wow.
wasn't playing football, I'd be working construction, ripping cigs."
That's what he said.
Now that's legendary.
And then the lady was like, "Okay, what's the first thing you do when you wake up in the morning? Like, what is the first thing you do to start your day?" He's like, "Usually piss."
Tight, dude.
He's ultimate bro.
Dude, what?
Number 2 Jacksonville Jaguar player of all time, Maurice Jones-Drew,
Okay.
MJD.
You like that. You like
I
that.
loved him.
I see
he was
that.
one of the best fantasy
I
football
recognize.
players ever.
Yeah.
Hey, what
So
was
good.
the guy's name with the mustache?
Fred Durst.
No.
No, he's talking about that played.
In Jacksonville?
No, he wasn't playing for Jacksonville, but he just over this past offseason, he slept in the trailer.
You know, the fucking
Mustache.
Played for Philly. Quarterback
Really?
for Philly, backup. Started
Kevin
a
Cobb?
few games.
No,
Quarterback.
Kevin Cobb was a quarterback.
no,
Fuck.
he.
I can't. I literally can't.
I literally
think of
don't.
his name.
So he's a quarterback.
Gardner Minshew.
Gardner Minshew.
Oh, he plays for Philly now.
Still?
Yeah, he's a backup quarterback.
Yeah, he slept in.
He was a
he
Jacksonville
slept-
starter.
You should know your
he
fucking
was
team.
selling.
I thought he was talking about like a player from like 20 years ago. I didn't know
No,
you were
I
talking
was
about
just, I
current
was
roster.
just, I was just thinking about it. You were talking about ripping cigs, and I was like, this dude sleeps outside of the stadium in his van.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Savage.
Minshew, the whole
Gardner
offseason.
Minshew. He's named after like a wolf or something like that.
Dude,
He
who
literally
was
chilled in there the whole offseason.
who was the famous running back that lived in the same apartment forever and drove like his Honda Civic to the stadium like every single day and was worth like $800 million?
That was
he
a
never upgraded
Washington
his
That might be
car.
running
excessive.
back player that was good as a bitch like a
Never
few
upgraded
Like
years
his
ago.
Rondé Barber or somebody.
No,
Tiki.
it was like 5-6 years ago. If we sat here and thought about
Yeah.
it like longer, I could be
Anyway.
like, oh yeah, that dude.
Like putting
But-
that in, like into a conversation, that's a baller move.
Right. Those like those
That's a
like
baller move. You're like, oh yeah, I'll save the fuck out of my money, and when I'm done playing football, I'll ball out. You know, I'll do what I want.
or just like I never thought I'd be here, so I'm going to live normal.
Yeah.
A lot of the
You seen all the dudes that are broke? That's
yeah,
like a
oh
thing.
yeah.
That's
Well,
like a
when you
30
buy
for 30 on it.
4 estates and shit like that, they're like, what are you doing?
The guy
But-
was like,
Like
yeah,
live
my
like a
first-
normal person. Don't
Yeah.
be extravagant.
He was like, my first paycheck, I bought a $30,000 pair of earrings.
yeah,
like-
but also too, if you don't be extravagant, you know where your money goes?
Because nobody talks about you.
Taxes.
Oh, yeah.
So they buy a
Well-
bunch of real estate so they can resell it.
Yeah.
If you have $400 million in
You
the bank,
put it
you
somewhere
better
else.
put that fucking shit somewhere. Guess what? Government's
You're like, I
coming
might as well
for
put it in these
you.
30K
So they're like, yo,
earrings.
I got a $37 million contract per year for the next 3 years. Buy a couple of properties. Especially the properties they're buying, don't usually depreciate. They go up in value. Then I can flip them after these 3 years and I get the next contract. So
Yeah.
That's
Or just
that's
use them
after
as, like-
Shaquille O'Neal. Shout out to Shaq, dude. He's the one who was like,
He is
y'all are
so-
stupid. Y'all are stupid out here. I want to show you how to do it.
You
he's
met
tight
him.
as fuck, though,
I did.
too.
I saw him when I was young in Florida. Went to an arcade.
Was that your Make-A-Wish?
No. I actually didn't get a Make-A-Wish, but if I come out and I find if I find that I have a disease, maybe that might like kill me.
Do they do Make-A-Wishes for adults?
Like 40-year-olds.
They're like, no, you just have prostate
Like,
cancer,
what's
bro.
wrong with him? He's like, he's 40.
Dude, sorry. There's an age limit.
That's a good bit. That's a good fucking
It is.
bit.
We
What
gotta
about
get
me,
to
though?
rolling a little bit here, though.
Okay.
We gotta get to rolling, not to cut the boys off.
I'm talking about meeting Shaq, man. You cut me off. I'm
did
talking
meet
about
Shaq
meeting
in
the
an
big
arcade.
man.
Where'd you meet him?
I was at an arcade. 2-story arcade.
Where? Baltimore?
Orlando.
When he played for the Magic, bro.
Oh shit!
Orlando. Walking around the arcade. Tallest man I've ever seen in my entire life. I was probably 12 years old.
Giant.
Biggest man I've ever seen in my entire life. Definitely was like, that guy is not supposed to be around.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be somewhere else. You're too tall to be just around here.
They said he gets custom 2-door sports cars like Miatas and Honda
you have
S2000s
to.
made for him because no one would ever
Yeah.
think that Shaq's in that car.
Tight.
And he
That's how
wants
he
to drive
cruises
it.
around the city. No, he's like it's the perfect disguise. No one would ever think that Shaq's in that 2-door car.
That's true. That's tight.
They're like, so he'll get like a Porsche,
You'll
and they'll
swear,
have to
I
take the
thought that was
floorboard and
Shaq,
make
but
it
he was in
7 foot longer, so it just looks like a Porsche with a hog on.
Dude.
It's like, boom, they're like,
He's driving a Lotus Elise.
it's a weird Porsche, but Shaq's definitely not in there.
Holy shit. That's tight.
Next game on the weird game. Cleveland Browns are traveling to Carolina Bank of America Stadium to take on the Panthers.
You already know.
So you said that who is traveling to Carolina?
The Cleveland Browns are heading on to Carolina to take on the Panthers at the Bank of
We're
America.
we're gonna say Panthers.
Stadium. Yeah. What Baker say?
Baker said, I'm going to fuck them.
Nice. Why is he
Wait.
going to?
Because they fucked me.
The first game in Cleveland this year, the International Massage Convention is being held
got
in
to be
Cleveland.
Are you
kidding me.
fucking
I'm
kidding
not
me?
making that up.
We
It's
live
like
in a simulation.
The International fucking Massage Therapists Convention is literally being held in Cleveland week 1. That's what
Are we
they
just
tell us
not gonna?
try to do.
Are we gonna not
I'm
recognize
not gonna
this?
do it. This is a simulation.
Dude.
It's so unreal. It's so unreal. People were like, what?
Dude,
Of
somebody
all
fact
cities,
check
they
this.
picked this city?
It's fucking
Dude,
awesome.
it's like,
They were like, this boy's gonna explode.
Dude, he's in there like, he's in there like dressed in disguise and shit, like just going around like, hey, what? Just,
taking everybody's business.
My name's
cards.
Wayshawn Dotson.
Wayshawn
He's just sweating like,
Dotson.
like, sir, would you like to try this lavender oil?
No, thank you.
dude.
284 guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Oh
Isn't
shit.
that crazy? His entire
Oh,
contract's guaranteed.
Yeah, that's
284
they're so
million
stupid.
guaranteed.
He was not that good of a quarterback.
Break his hand tomorrow, can't play for the rest of his life. 284 guaranteed.
Yeah, I would
Idiots.
do that.
Yeah, I would fucking literally just go put it in a blender. They're like, yo, JPP, what's good?
Yeah, dude, they're like, is that Jason Pierre-Paul?
Boy blew his fucking fingers off fucking with fireworks.
Yeah, dude, did it
Said
on
that
purpose.
bitch is lit.
Dude, gets them a 3-point stance and it's just
It's 2
just
points.
fucked.
Yes.
Dude, that shit is
We
unbelievable.
got the Philadelphia Eagles traveling to the fucking city of hard knocks, Detroit.
I'm still going Philly, dog.
Philly is a 4-point favorite.
Yeah, I'm going Philly.
I think that's a low favorite, but
They're not going to get upset by the fucking
no. I
Detroit
think that's a
Lions.
low, like for
Yeah,
them
yeah.
to be favored by 4, I think is low.
No, that's what I'm saying.
I think that's
Yeah,
one of the
it's
closer
too close.
games.
Ooh.
You think so? Do you think they're going to eke it out?
Ooh.
I think that's one of the closer games.
You think upset?
So what's the upset?
Well, the upset
If
would be
they-
the
I
Lions.
mean, like,
beating
what's
the
the like
Eagles.
spread? I don't know.
4
well,
points.
no. So if you were like, dude, Detroit's going to beat Philly, you would put $100 down, and if they did beat them, you would win $265. So you get
So
your
$10 would pay 26.
Yeah, so you would get your $100 wager back
So
plus
they're
165.
so Philly's supposed to win.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
They're
gotcha.
But they're only supposed to win by 4 points.
by 4 points.
So you're looking at could be a fucking tight one. They could win by a field goal. You know,
Sportsbook's going, hey
I'm thinking
man,
that's a flip for me.
write it down with a little asterisk. Say ZA.
you think that's an upset for you right
I
there?
think that's a flip. Yeah, we'll call it. I'll say Detroit.
All right,
Okay.
Philly.
Yeah, I'm going Philly.
You want to run Philly?
Dude, Philly. There's somebody that made a joke about that. Adam Sandler. He was talking about he played basketball with Shaq, I think, and he tried to sneak in the locker room to see his dong. He said this. He was like, I have to.
I had to know.
I have
the
to see
opportunity. I had
Shaq's
to take
dong.
it.
Uncut
And
gems.
so he got in there. And the bodyguard kicked him out of the locker room. It was like, nah, bro.
The bodyguard was actually
Yeah.
Shaq's dick.
We know what's up.
So big it was another person.
He's like, I thought I recognized.
It was like, yo, bro, you can't come in here. It's like, dude, you're 3'2". Back away.
It's gotta be.
Hurry up, hurry up.
It's gotta be a hog, right?
Hurry up, I got somewhere to be, man. I'm a busy person.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
New England Patriots
couch to
are
get to.
traveling to Miami to take on the Dolphins. Dolphins are a 3.5 point favorite at home.
I'm going flipper.
This
I'm going
is-
the flippers.
This is New England, you said?
The New England Patriots are traveling down to Miami at home. Miami is a 3.5 point favorite.
What you got,
We'll go
Gab?
Dolphins.
I think,
I feel like in my gut, though, Patriots.
see, and I go
It's like
Patriots
Bill
too.
Bill Pelly.
I
He's
think the
out there.
Dolphins
He's
are a
trying to prove
little
something.
bit
He's on
better
it.
on each side, but Belly's just
He's trying to prove something.
He's on it.
Belly
he
don't
is.
play games. I think he can take really any just subpar team of men and just make them legends.
Yeah, I think so, too.
Well, y'all are going dog then. So
Yeah,
put an extra
put me
asterisk
You're
for-
going
next to
Miami?
Put me for
Yeah.
Pats. Put me for the Pats.
We'll get there when we get there.
Dude, sponsored by Campbell's.
He said, can I get a 10-piece wing or something?
Oh shit! Next up, we got the New York Giants, the New York Football Giants, traveling to the Tennessee Titans. Titans are a 5.5 point favorite. Titans.
Yeah, who's the quarterback for Giants? Jones?
I'm going Titans.
Daniel Cormier.
Write me down for Titans.
Daniel
Titans.
Jones. Yeah, Titans. I think that's an easy dog.
Mac Jones.
That's,
He's trying to throw him for the Patriots.
yes.
So
That's
have him
Daniel
on my
Jones.
bench.
Daniel
Daniel
Jones is the
Jones.
quarterback
Daniel
for the
Jones.
Yeah. Both Joneses, both white.
brothers.
Literally, Titans abbreviated as tits.
That's tight.
TITS. Next game we got the first 4:30 game was the Giants and Titans. Tight. All right, literally. Next 4:30 game we got is the Las Vegas Raiders playing against the LA Chargers. Chargers at home are a 3.5 point favorite.
I am going to do this. Raiders.
Chargers.
I'm going Chargers as well. Gut.
Oh,
I think
okay.
I think Hubie's on a fucking tear. He's gonna keep it going from last season.
Hubert.
Yeah, I call him Hubie. I will
Yeah,
kill you.
I'm-
I'll find you.
Yeah, no, I'm serious.
Yep.
Raiders.
Oh, I believe you. I
Yeah.
mean, I think that's a close. I think that game's closer than did they realize.
Dude. Yeah, they got, what you call it now?
Devontae Adams is on the Raiders. That
And
was-
Adams used to be roommates with Derek Carr
Mm-hmm.
in college. They're about to be nasty.
Yeah, I agree. But
They
Chargers.
like go to Golden Corral together and shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They fucking hang out
Chocolate
together.
fondue.
Dude.
Is that
Bourbon
Chargers?
Street, Bourbon Street Chicken.
Yeah,
Chargers.
write me out for the chocolate fondue.
Yeah, I got the chocolate fondue as well.
Nah, you couldn't make a decision that quick.
Another
I
asterisk.
don't want the
No,
chocolate.
yeah, the Chargers. Yeah, Golden Corral, you have to take it all. You can't make the choice. You just eat a little bit of everything, and you're like, I'll pass.
The ice cream thing.
For the second plate, I'll pass.
Bro, you put stir fry and fondue fountain.
Oh, dude.
You're
There's
getting-
boogers
you're getting
everywhere.
Shitty
Shrimp-
sirloin steak with
Shrimp
like Caesar
and
dressing
cheese. Shrimp and chocolate. I'll try it.
on it. Why not? I could, unlimited
On
possibilities.
that Golden Corral.
Dude.
Next game, Green Bay Packers. DMT Packers are heading to Minnesota. Take on
It's
the
just a
Vikings.
plant.
The
Vikings?
Vikings are home dogs. Packers are favored by 1.5 points.
Ooh, my
This
gut
is
feeling
a
saying the
super tight
Vikings.
games.
Yeah,
I think I want the Packers to win though.
I would agree.
My gut
I
feeling
think
is
Vikings.
like Vikings probably going to
Vikings,
win. but
Vikings,
yeah,
Vikings.
I'd like for the DMT Packers to win.
If you had to bet with the $17 in your checking account, who are you putting on, the Vikings or the Packers?
Oh, well, I'm making more money on the Packers, right?
No, the Vikings are the dog.
Underdog.
So I'll pick them.
Yeah, that's why I agree.
I think I'm going.
I think that's a trap game. I think that's a game where people go, "Pfft,
Packs.
Packers. I'm going to take
Yeah.
them, of course, and they get burnt. Last year, the Packers were playing the Saints week 1, and they were huge favorites, and they got blown the fuck out. And that was with Devontae Adams.
You don't have any
don't have-
receivers, bro.
No, that's what I'm saying.
You got Aaron Jones' fat ass.
But
When
he
you get your
is
first,
Aaron
when you get your
Rodgers.
first tattoo at 40, something's going on.
He's dating a fucking witch.
Yeah, he's putting crystals in his ass.
That's tight, dude. That's tight.
You
Who
think
is
so?
Aaron Jones?
No, Aaron Rodgers.
Aaron Rodgers is dating a
He got his
witch.
first tattoo at 40.
Yeah, you didn't see it?
He got a tattoo on his.
It's on his forearm. It's
yeah.
literally Joe Rogan's brain. It's seriously DMT and chemistry.
For real though.
It's like a bird, and then it's like the Holocaust, and then it's the bird skeleton.
For real, it's like some crazy
it's
shit.
like I'm not being funny. It's like, you would only understand what that means if you were just straight like.
He did like
Allah.
ayahuasca
Yeah, he
and
went to
shit.
South America or something
Yeah.
like that, yeah.
He was tripping balls.
Yeah, he said, "This organization is a joke, and so is my brain."
Yeah, dude, wake up, dude. Welcome, Aaron.
Dude, yeah, take that hog
What if
out.
he throws
Cheese
100
hog.
touchdowns and breaks the NFL record this
he
year?
will.
He's got a cheese hog.
He will. He's like, dude,
yeah,
this
he
is
stinks.
bogus. I want to break these records. Get out of here real quick.
All right, next game.
Kaylee's got to have a jersey, right?
Oh yeah, she
got
got
a
an
Rodgers
Adam.
jersey?
She got a Rogers. She's got an old school Matthews, Clay Matthews. Remember the linebacker
She got a
boy?
Brett Favre jank.
Oh no, she's not that cool. Yeah, no, I
What
would
was it?
have.
He was like the Iron Man, right?
Oh, dude, I would have Farva all day.
Dude, tight.
Remember Something About Mary? That movie?
Yeah.
Brett Favre's in that. Remember that?
Is he?
He was the
I don't
boyfriend
remember
that
that.
stole her at the end from Ben Stiller. Yes, Kansas City Chiefs are taking on the Arizona Cardinals in Arizona. The Chiefs are a 6-point favorite.
Chiefs.
Chiefs.
Easy.
That's my first upset. That I'm
you're
going
going
the
Cards?
opposite. I think Cards at home. Every time a new Call of Duty was released, Kyler Murray plays extremely well. The guy loves video games and he sits Indian style on
100%.
the field.
Crisscross
He
applesauce.
wants to be in the FaZe Clan. 100%.
He wants to be in the meta. He is the meta. I put Arizona. We're gonna. UltraWisdom's taking Kansas City because the two boys are taking it. Next game, prime time. Sunday night, 8:30. We're clipping this game.
Oh,
Tampa Bay
this is it.
TB12
Yeah, dude, we're there.
is traveling to Jerryland to take on your America's team, Dallas Cowboys.
Yeah, apparently. I'm
Tampa
going.
Bay is a 2.5-point favorite in Dallas.
That's where we're going.
Who are we taking, boys?
We're
This is
taking
the
Tampa
first
Bay.
prime time
Sorry,
game.
guy with the star over there.
It's okay. No, an unbiased opinion is
the
what
way
you
to
got to go
pick.
for when you.
Tampa
So we're
Bay.
going Tampa.
I know you're Tampa. You're on Tom's 40-year-old hog.
Yeah.
I'm actually going against it again. I think Dallas here is going to pull it off.
It's going to be a good game.
I think it's going to come down to last possession. Who has it last? If it's Tom Brady, that's Ruh-roh, Scooby. We again.
Show me your face.
Show me your boobs.
Dude, that melon dog too.
I think it's going to be a tight one.
Yeah. I'm
Literally.
gonna go Cowboys.
You're going to switch it up, Cowboys?
Yeah, I'm going Cowboys.
I'm going Cowboys as well.
Cowboys.
I'm
You're-
going
you're a
Cowboys.
Cowboys
No, I'm going Cowboys. For
Oh,
solely
I hate Dallas. Trust me. I'm not picking this game because I fucking like them.
solely because they had some of the most outrageous turnover numbers last year, and no one, to my knowledge, nothing has changed with their defense.
Defense.
Yes.
They should wreck. They should wreck kids.
So that's the last game.
In theory,
No, there's two more.
We have a Monday.
Yes, we have a Monday night game because there's primetime games. So this is the prime. So Dallas is the
there's two-
Sunday night
two
primetime
overtime?
game. Thursday night football is the Rams Buffalo. That's the first primetime.
Right.
Second primetime is Tampa Bay Dallas. Third primetime is Monday night football.
we get that
Who's
money.
that?
Monday Night Football, to me, I don't really think it even should be considered a primetime game. It's trash. The Denver
Monday night,
Broncos are riding.
Mojos, wings, $5 pitchers.
No, I'm not talking
RIP.
about
You
can't
the
forget about
actual game. I love Monday
got
Night
upset.
Football.
You can't forget
He
about
got
that.
No,
upset.
I love Monday Night Football. I don't love this game.
He got upset.
Dog shit game.
Okay.
Russell
you were
Wilson's
trashing
riding the
Monday.
Bronco back into Seattle to take on the Hawks. Broncos are a 6.5-point favorite.
Yeah, I'm with them.
Ride Broncos, ride.
Yeah, Broncos. This is what
This
you
is
could have
why I
had.
left.
This is what you
100%.
could have had.
Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. Broncos.
It's
all the
every
way.
ex-boyfriend when they get abs. You know, they post them online. They say this is what you could have had. They start. They get a new job. You know what I mean? He's gonna go back and do that to fucking Pete Carroll. So
All right, so that's the cap right there. Ultra Wisdom picks. We'll post maybe like a little. I'll post an Instagram picture or something. I'll make it look a little bit better than this. But we seemed through the first. What is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. First 8 games, we seemed pretty on the same page. Last 8, we started to get, a little crazy.
the beers flow.
Zach had 2 against the grains. Kyle's got 2. I got 1. Great episode. Great week 1 preview. Great to have you on again.
Thank you.
Missed you.
Yeah. I love
Since
you, dude.
episode 3.
Oh yeah, love you too.
Hopefully you can come on a little bit sooner than later, and we can do another episode that's not just straight football and picks.
I'm down, dude.
Have a little bit of a deeper convo.
If you let me know.
Listening and talking about football, make sure you let us know
Yeah.
so we can do this more.
Thank you for coming out. Good luck tonight on your draft. Thanks for tuning in, guys. We love you. Love you, boys.
Hell yeah.